Day 2 of the Kansas City Chiefs training camp is underway, and today was a fun day. We have a lot of news, notes, highlights, observations to talk about in this video. However, before we get into it, before we break down everything we saw from today, I want to give a shout out to this man right here. You guys need to go follow him on Twitter, X, and there's a bunch more. You're going to see some names at the top of the screen, plus this guy, okay? He posted a ton of highlights from today. Go follow him. It'll feel like you're at practice, the amount that he covers this football team. Go give him a follow right now. I guarantee you, if you're a Chiefs fan, you will not regret it. This dude does a great job, so shout out to him. Without him, this video is not possible to make. Go give him a follow. Let him know how much you love seeing these highlight clips. And with that being said, follow all the other media members as well. Now, let's kind of get into it. So this first play that I wanted to show you, he posted, was Mahomes to Brashad Smith. This was a good one. So Brashad Smith has been working in with this first team with Patrick Mahomes, and that is eye-opening, right? We also saw Elijah Mitchell getting some first-team reps in yesterday as well. They actually gave him more guaranteed money than they did Kareem Hunt, I heard somewhere, which means maybe, just maybe, he's someone that could get a lot of playing time this season. Now, Brashad Smith is an interesting guy because if he is ever lined up against a linebacker, I don't care who the linebacker is, maybe Adrian Cooper is the one that, he's quick enough, but Brashad Smith has the speed to make nothing out of, or make something out of nothing, okay? So, for me, when I look at Brashad Smith and I look at man-to-man coverage, right when you see that linebacker kind of turn his back away from the quarterback, that becomes what we like to call a yes-no read. Throw the ball, get it to Brashad Smith, and watch him work in space. That's what Patty Mahomes did right there, and it worked out to their favor. Could have been a touchdown. I don't know. Maybe they make a tackle. Maybe they don't. But this guy is a beast. Get him on your fantasy teams. I think he's going to break out this year. So here's another one. Now he zooms in, perfect job. Dude, this dude's amazing at what he does. So here we go. We get another rep here. Looks like you got a 1 running back set, maybe 11 personnel with the tight end on the football field. Yeah, it does look like Travis Kelce is out there. So we drop back. Now again, all we're doing right now, guys, is we are reading number 6. This is a deep safety. So normally these guys are taught to read the quarterback's eyes and go where they're going, right? But as a quarterback, your main focus is getting this guy away from the guy you want to throw to. For example, let's just say Xavier Worthy's out here and he's running a go ball, right? We do not want him shadow covering that. We don't want that double team. So if we can move him in this direction, or if he just naturally moves in this direction and covers an in route over the middle, this becomes a yes-no read, okay? So this is essentially what we're going to see on this play, where Pat Mahomes is going to read this safety, and of course it goes out, but here we go again. Get into it. So watch number 6 on this play. He's going to boom, gravitate over the middle. Watch number 9, and then he launches this ball down the sideline because again, this is a one-on-one read with Hollywood Brown, who ultimately gets a huge pickup. Barely played last year. We have never seen Hollywood, Worthy, and Rashee Rice on the field at the same time in an actual NFL game. Hopefully this is the season. They will miss some time with maybe suspension for Rashee. But man, I am excited for this football team. And look at this, man. Great job reading the safety. Once he doesn't overcommit to the outside, you throw that ball, man. They have so many different yes-no reads, whether it's a go ball with the Xavier Worthy, whether it's a go ball with Hollywood Brown, or just a matchup nightmare with Rashee Rice. And then you have Travis Kelce out there as well. I'm very excited for this team offensively, if they can stay healthy this year. All right, here we go again. Another rep. Now, this is obviously 7-on-7s. A little bit different because 11s, they're trying to get to the quarterback. They're trying to get pressure. No, they're not going to make contact. No, they're not going to hit Pat Mahomes. But 7-on-7s is a little bit adjusted, right? There's no pass rush. So you can kind of hang on to that ball as long as you want. But normally these guys said, hey, get the ball out within 3 to 5 seconds at the most, right? Normally 1 second, get the ball out, right? Half a second, get the ball out. Right here, again, look at this throw by Pat Mahomes. They're actually going to find Jaylen Royals, the rookie. Again, another guy they really do like here in Kansas City. When you look at Rashee Rice being suspended for maybe 2 to 4 weeks, maybe longer, we're not really too sure. But when you look at his suspension, you got to look at Jaylen Royals and maybe Juju Smith-Schuster as 2 guys who could potentially step up. But this is a great ball, fits into a beautiful window, but also a good route by Jaylen Royals up that little skinny post. Beautiful job. Royals is a guy that I think could get a lot of playing time this year, especially early on in the season, because of that suspension. You can see, once again, Pat Mahomes is trying to read off these linebackers, right? Starts off looking left, looks right. Ultimately, is shadow coverage by the DB, but Jaylen Royals, great job. Now, before we get any further into the video, like I said, go follow this man, dude. He does such a great job. It feels like I'm at practice, right? But hit the like button if you want more of these breakdowns. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. You guys can always unsubscribe at a later time as well. But if we can get over, let's say 500 likes on this video, I will post non-stop videos covering this Chiefs team as long as you guys want to see them. But again, you guys don't need me. You guys do not need me. Let me show you one more time. His name is Farzin. I don't want to butcher his name. So you guys can see the name right here. If you want his it's at Farzin21. Go follow him, man. I promise you don't need me for this. You can just follow him, turn on his post notifications. That way you guys are notified every time he posts on X. And it's so much. And this is a play I really wanted to break down here. So let's kind of just get into it. So Taekwon Thorne, former high round pick of the New England Patriots. The thing about Taekwon Thorne is speed and size you cannot teach. He has it. But if you can get him and teach him the intangibles of playing wide receiver, this guy can be a real threat in any NFL game. So right here again, 7-on-7, we're dropping back in the pocket. Once again, because he's got the size, because he's got the speed, it becomes a yes-no read. So essentially what a yes-no read is when the quarterback has a matchup that he likes, circles yes in his head, he's like, I'm throwing that ball. No matter what, I don't care. As long as that safety doesn't double team, and you see how he's backing straight up and not booming over to Taekwon Thorne, he throws the ball immediately. I think we also had Rashee Rice wide open here as well. Look at this. Rashee Rice would have broken open over the middle, but either way, throws his ball to Taekwon Thorne. Let's watch what happens here. Throws it down the field. Great catch there by Taekwon. Beautiful throw as well. I mean, again, the Chiefs, if you're a wide receiver for Patrick Mahomes, you should be able to dominate. You just should. Because this guy puts in the perfect spot. Gotta give him some credit, man. I love this team right now. They're playing so tough. Here's another one. Again, dude, this guy posts so much, man. Hey, shout out to you. Hopefully, if he's watching this video, and hopefully you guys who are watching the video, go follow him, dude. Lee, dude, he posts so much. But all right, here we go. Another one. Mahomes drops back. Ooh, wow, that was a dart. I mean, look at the route here by Xavier Worthy. Where is he right now? On the outside, acting like he's running it in, and then boom, breaks to the outside, wide open. No one even near him. Gets his feet in. Easy pickup. Great job. Actually, wait, there's no defense. Is there no defense on this play? Okay, so it's more just air defense. Yeah, I was thinking there was a defense. I was like, where is everybody? But it's air defense. But great job getting his feet in, it looks like, by Xavier Worthy right there. Also, go follow Nick Jacobs. He covers the team so well. He has a bunch of tweets out here today. Mahomes to Brashad Smith. I'm going to love hearing that all year. On a wheel route, he had Mahomes on point with Kelsey. Kareem Hunt still keeping the Eric Bieniemy tradition alive by sprinting past the goal line after a play. I believe Eric Bieniemy is now in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. Chris Ludicon, Mac Delena on a deep post. Okay, second team offensive line. This is interesting. Wanya Morris, Hunter Norzad, Mike Caliendo got a lot of starts last season in the playoffs. CJ Hansen, Ethan Driscoll. Yeah, Mahomes sidearm pass to Jake Bringschool. He broke out during rookie minicamp. They love this dude. Dart to Rashee Rice. Great job. But overall, again, first team O-line. Here we go. Josh Simmons, Kingsley at left guard, something we expected. Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, and Jalen Moore at right tackle. Again, I'm interesting because Jawan Taylor will be that right tackle. Is Josh Simmons your starting left, and then Moore is more of your rotational piece? I wonder how that ends up being, because they paid him a good amount of money. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys go follow all these media members, man. I promise you will not regret it.